guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. Good morning, behance. Today I will show to you how easy you can create a vector art, superhero art in Adobe Fresco. As I said many times, I love Adobe Fresco. I can create anything I like in Adobe Fresco. I can create vector art, I can create raster art, I can combine multiple brushes together. I even can use my favorite Photoshop brushes in Adobe Fresco. And I love it. So guys, I have 20 minutes as usual, and let's start working on our project. As you can see, I have opened Adobe Fresco, and to save our time, I have opened a rough outline of our superhero we will be working on today. And now I have only two layers. One layer is my default Fresco layer, simple layer with white background, and top layer is my outline of our superhero. Now, on the left side of our Fresco window, we have our toolbar with a lot of very helpful tools. And at the top of our toolbar, we have three sets of brushes. If I will click on top set, I will be able to create my art using default pixel brushes, and we have a lot of default Fresco brushes. Also, I can use any brush from my Creative Cloud library. So, example, if I love some particular brush in Photoshop, I can add this brush to my Creative Cloud library, open this library in Fresco, and voila, I will be able to use my Photoshop brush in Fresco. Also, we have a live brushes, and I'm absolutely in love with live brushes in Fresco. We have watercolor brushes and we have oil brushes. So look at this. And today we will be using vector brushes. It's third set of brushes in our toolbar. If I will click on vector brushes set, you can see that we have a lot of default brushes we can use. Also guys, we have favorites tab. If I will click on it, you will see that here I have my favorite vector of brushes. I will click on basic flat brush. I will click on my color wheel, and because I'm using color wheel all the time, I don't like to apply any extra step to access to my colors. What I will do, I will click on a color panel and I will restock it next to my toolbar. Now I can access to my colors just with one step without clicking on color. I can expand it and use it. So now we will start working on our project. I have selected my favorite brush, and I will click on this red color, and I will be using this red color as my first layer of many colors we will be working with today. Guys, definitely I need to create a new layer on top of my sketch layer, but because Fresco is so amazing, I don't need to create a new layer. Fresco knows that I'm using a vector brush, and Fresco will create a new layer for me. Look at this. Now I have two layers, and I'm starting working on my brush, on my image using my brush, and look at this. Fresco creates a new layer for me. How awesome is it? I will zoom in my document for better preview, and I will start working. Maybe I will switch my brush to basic round. Yes. And using this brush, I will start outlining my superhero, just like this. Guys, again, I have only 20 minutes. I will try to do everything in a best way, but 20 minutes is 20 minutes. Look at this. Yes, I forgot to mention that I'm using Apple Pencil I love working with Apple Pencil because Wacom Apple Pencil is so intuitive. It's just perfect tool for my digital painting workflow on mobile devices. And I'm using iPad Pro. Let me zoom out. Look at these guys, and let me increase size of my brush again because I have only 20 minutes. And guys, because we are using mobile device, we can position our mobile device in a way we like. Everything is up to you. You can you can position your mobile device using some angle or put it on a table. Everything is up to you. My personal preferences depends of my project I'm working on. Sometimes I'm holding my iPad Pro, sometimes I'm like right now I put it simply on top of my desk. If you made any mistake, you think you made any mistake, simply undo it. No stress, just enjoy your creation. And guys, after you will finish working on your project using Adobe Fresco, if you like, you can continue working on your project in Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator. Everything is up to you. It's your creation. Or you can start and finish working on your project using Adobe Fresco. Usually I'm starting and finishing my project in Adobe Fresco. Also, guys, you can start working on your project in Adobe Fresco using your photo, and you can add extra details using vector or raster brushes or live brushes. You can create something very unique. So this is my based color I applied to our superhero. Now I will create a new empty layer. To create a new layer in Adobe Fresco, you can click on plus sign and Fresco will create a layer for you. Or you can click and hold on plus icon and Fresco will ask you, do you like to create a pixel layer or a vector layer? And again, as I said just a few minutes ago, Fresco is very intuitive application. Vector will know which brush you are working with, vector or raster, and depending on that, Fresco will create a layer. But I will click on vector layer and voila, Fresco creates a vector layer. Now I will highlight my original red layer we just worked with you. I will bring down opacity of this layer for better preview my sketch layer, and I will highlight my new layer. I will use same color with darker shade. I will apply a few details at the bottom of my superhero chin, and I can change color, I can change brush to basic tapper, just like this. I will bring size of my brush down, I will zoom in my document, and I will apply just a few details to my superhero chin, just like this, and I love it. I will bring opacity of my red layer back to normal. I will highlight my top layer. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to black color. I will increase size of my brush. Maybe I will change my brush back to flat, basic flat. Yes, I will decrease size of my brush, and using this brush I will create this outline outside of his eyes, just like this. And again, guys, when you're working on your painting, try to apply short brush strokes and release your hand. Short brush stroke and release your hand. In this way, you will have full control over your brush stroke. And if you like, you can stop at any time to correct your brush stroke. Now I will increase size of my brush and I will fill this shape with color. And again, guys, you can switch between different brushes. You can use as many brushes in one painting as you like. You don't need to stick with one brush, but if you like some particular brush, nothing is wrong working only with one brush. So this is my one eye. I will bring size of my brush down and I will add same black color, black shape around his other eye, just like this. And after I will finish working on this shape, I will create a new layer directly under my eye layer, just like this. I will switch color of my brush to white and I will paint inside of his eye. I know, guys, we cannot see right now our white shape, but we will be able to preview it later on. If we will need to fix it, we will fix it later on. So this is our eyes. Let me zoom out. Perfect. Now I need to apply kind of all spider lines over his outfit. But to do so, I need to be able to preview his my sketch layer. I will click on my red outfit layer. I will bring opacity of this layer down. I will highlight my top layer. I will create a new vector layer. I will switch my brush to basic typer brush. I will change color to black. I will bring size of my brush down, just like this. I will zoom in my document and I will start working on my web with black color, just like this. You can use bigger or smaller size of your brush. Everything is up to you. And you can switch between different sizes of brushes at any time. Guys, if you will relax and if you will think less about what brush stroke you should apply, you will enjoy more of your creation, and in this case you will create more artistic art, just like this. And his nose part. You can, by the way, guys, you can create your sketch using Photoshop, using Sketch, using a simple paper and pencil, and take picture of it using your mobile device and open this image in Fresco. Everything is up to you. We have a lot of great ways of creating sketch for our project. And we are almost done. And guys, you can rotate your document if you like. Everything is up to you. And if you will spend more time, you will create more accurate painting. I just want to show to you how you can create this beautiful art in Fresco in one stream. Just like this. Guys, we almost done. Just few more brush strokes and we will start working on our background. Just like this. Almost done. just like this. Now guys, I will bring opacity of my red layer back to normal, just like that, and look at this. How beautiful is it? Bringing opacity of my layer down and increasing size of my brush will help me to add one last detail to his outfit, just like this. Look at this, guys. We are almost done. I will bring size of my brush down and I will add 2 more brush strokes. Perfect. I will bring opacity of my red layer back to normal. And voila. Now guys, I don't need any more my sketch layer. I will highlight my sketch layer and I will ask Fresco, delete this layer. Voila. I will highlight my bottom layer, my original background layer. I will click and hold long press on plus icon and I will ask Fresco to create vector layer. I will switch color of my brush to light blue color. I will switch to paint basket tool and I will fill this layer with perfect blue color. And remember guys, I was talking about we will need to fix his eyes later on. I will highlight his eyes layer. I will switch back to vector brush with white color and I will fix this part of his eyes, just like that. Nothing is too complicated. Perfect. Now I will highlight my background layer, my sky layer. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to another brush. Yes guys, we can finish our project using only vector brushes, but I would like to bring more artistic effect to my art, so I will switch to special effect brushes. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And here guys, we have very nice special effect brushes. Again, you can use any brush you like. I will click on a spatter mixed, just like that. I will switch color of my brush to white. I will bring down size of my brush and maybe I will increase size of my brush and I will add a little bit more sparkle effect behind my superhero. Look at this, how cool is it? Now I will create a new empty layer directly on top of my sky and spatter effect layer. I will switch to comics brush. Let's see, I have favorites here. Let's see. Let's try halftone 3, just like this, with white color. You know, not this brush. Let's click on another brush, maybe halftone 5. Yes, and I will increase size of my brush and I will add a little bit more effect to my sky, just like this. And because I created in separate layer, I can bring down opacity of this layer. And now we have kind of comics effect going on our background. Now guys, I will create a new layer right on top of my red outfit layer. I will switch to halftone 4, you know, I will switch to halftone line right with a red color, and using this brush I will add, let's change color of my brush to darker. Yes, and I will add a few effects to his outfit and I will bring opacity of my brush down, just like this guys. Look at this, we can create completely different effect. Now we are creating a comics art. just like this. You can switch between bigger and smaller size of your brush at any time. Now I will increase size of my brush, maybe more, and I will continue applying a comics effect to his outfit. And because I was working using separate layer, I can tweak my layer in a way I like. What I will do, I will click on layer properties panel. I will try to switch blend mode. I will click on blend mode and let's see what blend mode I like the most. Let's see. I like overlay. So I change a blend mode to overlay, and this is, guys, our superhero. Look at this. Guys, now, thank you, Terry. Now you can share your project in a way you like, but I would like to show to you one of my favorite features in Adobe Fresco. If I will click on share icon, I will click on publish and export, and I will click on time-lapse export, just like this. And look at this. Fresco records everything for you. You don't need to apply any extra steps to start recording your painting. Fresco does the job. So guys, let's cancel it. This is what I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, as always, just ask. I will be more than happy to answer to any of your questions. If you would like to see some specific live stream about some specific topic, just let me know. I will be happy to do it. And thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Super appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow with some winter painting in Adobe Fresco. Thank you, guys. Bye. See you later.